3 out of 5 men here are old and have children. The rest of us are underage babies. Guess who is who? You might want to sit down for this. Oi, sit down lah. Welcome back to the podcast. As you can tell, we're already kicking it off quite crazily today. This is the welcome back, gentlemen. For those who are here for the first time, it's okay. Who's here for the first time?
Rizal.
That's Mr. Man.
Impulse, shut up.
Kavin's not really. Like you guys, he's been on the channel multiple times, many times.
But on a different show.
On a different show.
Right across the room, actually.
Right across the room.
The competitor.
Welcome back to the podcast Prakash as well.
Hey.
Before we kick it off, it's the Mings. And today we have a very special group of guests. These guys are...
Group of guests.
These guys are pillars in the community.
What?
Tiga naskah.
Which rukun tetangga you are?
They are also maybe a bit older than our usual guests.
Wow.
Like the average of our age.
That was completely unnecessary.
I think so too.
He's a lot older than our usual.
I 100% think so too.
But we'll talk about age later. Please welcome Kavin, Rizal and Prakash. Woo! Okay, Rizal, because it's your first time here,
Yes.
we would love for you to introduce yourself. And then Kavin as well, of course.
I'm Rizal Van Gazel, stand-up comedian, convicted stand-up comedian.
Okay, that badge.
Former,
There's some street cred, man.
No, you have to say that.
Yes,
Rizal.
yeah. Have you tried the food? It's terrible.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Your name very cool. Okay, so what else do you do? You have to give us a rundown, man.
What else? I'm a single father of 3. I'm a stand-up comedian, just jumping from gigs to gigs, school to school, tuition center to tuition center.
I feel you, bro.
And also now cooking, bro.
And
cooking?
I'm cooking like
seriously.
I'm cooking like a
Every day.
beast.
Seriously,
Wow.
every day he sends the photos to our
Selamat
group,
buka.
and I'm like, bro, this like hotel level like
it's good
presentation and all that.
Shout
okay.
out to Chef Anand Podorosamy YouTube channel.
Oh, I see.
Keep it up, chef. Keep it up.
Competitor.
No, we don't. Yeah. No,
It's fine,
no
it's
shout out.
fine.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay. Kavin, is your first time on this side of the room?
Yes, on this side of the room.
For everyone who hasn't met him, Kavin, would you like to introduce yourself?
Sure, my name is Kavin Jay and I also have been to jail, but I never made a show about it. Because
When-
apparently,
when have you been to
because
jail?
I have, like drunk and disorderly is not cool, that's why, okay?
That's a new special for you. Okay.
But yes,
Nice.
yeah, proud owner of...
A Tesla.
no, calm down. Okay? I didn't want to go there. I wanted to say Apple Watch.
Why not? Let's go lah.
a flashy red
Yeah.
Tesla.
Which I cannot burn.
No, you know what? That rate is the most matcha rate, you know.
Like matcha, like beyond Chinese rate?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, hold on.
It's like
can't say
the, you know, the
because
apple, the red apple, that kind of rate.
Hey, tomorrow I'll go
It's a
change
nice
color.
car. It's a nice car. Welcome back, Kavin. It's been a while since you've been in the studio.
Someone's gonna drop a comment, Kavin, where's the show? Where's Boss Deep show?
Yeah,
Where's
100%.
the show?
You want to know? I also don't know. Okay, you tell me.
And also, we have returning after a very big saga about boxes.
Oh yeah, man.
Oh my
Prakash,
gosh.
welcome back.
Thank you so much for having me back. Yeah, it's been fun.
What are your thoughts on boxes?
Let's not go there. Just see the video. 2 million views now, right?
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Crazy, bro.
Today, we are talking about a very interesting bit of life that we are unfortunately we're getting older.
Okay.
And the gap between us and the young people who enter our lives now makes me very angry. I have interns that come in. And I just like, why are you so young?
Okay.
I just
Do
get
you
angry.
pay your interns?
Unfortunately, we have to, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, it's the
now.
law, is it?
It's actually quite a good amount nowadays, you know.
It's not the age coming out. Last time, those days when I used to work, I never
We were
got paid.
given
No.
Sorry. Now I'm for it because if
Yeah.
I wasn't for it, we wouldn't be paying it.
Yeah.
But it's interesting that interns coming out and haggle for intern payment.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah.
As they should.
Yeah, as that great for you. You know?
What's the base rate?
Now it's like 1,000.
1,000 is an average now.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
For interns,
Yeah. No, but depending
For
on
job
the...
opening.
Hey! No lah. Last time when I was like interning, it's like $250, $300,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Then it went to 500.
For your time.
From your time, it's different lah. So,
Okay, okay.
Yeah,
You all got paid?
Where did you work? I'm a bit curious.
500 to 1,000 lah.
Yeah.
I remember Rizal last time you told me after you graduated from uni doing hospitality,
Where's
you work
this
in
going?
hotel internship. Pay,
Yeah, at JW Marriott.
was it
paid?
paid also lah.
Paid, yeah.
Tapi tak banyak lah.
food
tak
or-
banyak, but I made a lot in tips.
I see. Yeah.
Hospitality, F&B.
Yeah, that's right.
You get
Yeah.
tips, ah.
At certain time, not any. I mean, we're not tipping culture here.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I was working during the OIC, the Islamic
Conference.
Conference.
Yes.
So in the hotel we had the delegates of the government from Kuwait, Chad, Djibouti, Kazakhstan, and Indonesia.
Where is Chad?
Africa?
Africa, yes, Africa, yeah,
Central, maybe.
Your-
I thought it was Chad.
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 I believe.
Okay.
Chad is masala, bro.
Okay, sorry.
Okay.
Don't simply say
I
okay.
sorry. I thought that was chaat masala.
And you got tips from.
Or
From
all
pole
the
dancing.
government. The most from the Kuwait
Pole
government.
dancing.
I don't
Okay.
think
The Kuwaiti
at the
government.
Islamic
Kuwaiti
conference.
government.
Yeah.
Not at the conference, bro.
You want him to get in trouble again,
Please. Do we have to cut that out? I don't even know.
Macam he needs another hour show.
Let's set the stage on why it's okay to be angry.
Oh, shit.
Now that we're
Okay.
older. Before the camera started rolling, I asked very quickly who's got kids among the five. So hands up again. Minghan's got kids. Rizal, Kavin. Just quick shout out on the age range of your kids. Minghan, yours is the youngest.
7-2.
7-2.
13, 12, sorry, 14, 12, 6.
Yes.
12.
Okay.
Oh.
Is what?
Okay. So and we were just saying that this group is now known as Gen Alpha.
That's right.
What is after Alpha?
Beta already, bro.
Beta.
They are already
Is-
beta
is-
kids.
Uh,
Gen beta kids now.
What year does that start?
I
It would
read
have
it
to
somewhere.
be from 2020.
Yeah.
It would have to be from 2020.
So your youngest is beta.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm,
Are you checking?
it doesn't apply because
Yeah.
my youngest can't speak English yet.
Okay.
So she don't know.
Okay.
Oh,
She don't
so
care.
it's like speaking Mandarin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Primarily. primarily
Full Tamil.
2020?
got a story about that, but I can't say it here. But yeah,
2020. Okay.
I don't know. I'll probably find out more because my 7-year-old just started standard 1, so it's going to hit harder now.
What school is your kid in? Kebangsaan?
I can't say. I don't want people to go find out.
No, Kebangsaan
Yes,
school.
yes,
Ah,
I'm
that's what I'm
Kebangsaan.
asking. Yeah.
I actually went to the Chinese school. Chinese school pissed me off, so I said I'm never Chinese school. I'm going to go government school.
Okay,
This is
okay.
how you alienate your audience.
Yeah.
I'm
Bye.
registering my 6-year-old for Chinese school next year.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Should I change my mind?
Okay, I'll tell you the experience, but we're
Okay.
not supposed to go into like that
Hey,
stuff
go
here, right?
for it. Go for
Okay.
it. You guys are all dads.
I went to the office of this Chinese school, okay? And obviously, my wife and I are a bit more tan as Chinese people, okay?
Allow the level of racism.
I'm gonna say it as it is.
Racism. Oh my God.
I'm gonna say it as it is.
Yeah.
This is wild, okay? If you look at my wife and me, we do not look like a typical Chinese couple.
I know how you
Okay?
feel, bro.
okay, I don't know if it's.
And here's the best part, okay? We walk in. Obviously, I'm not ni hao. Okay, I'm like, hi, good afternoon. Can I talk to someone?
Okay.
Already, the office lady looks at me.
Just
Like they say, correct. See, then I have to say it. They talk to me in Chinese. I'm like, sorry, I don't speak Chinese. Can I speak in Malay? They're like,
Bro, they must be.
start already.
The whole generation
Like,
disappointed,
oh,
right?
Okay.
Like Chairman Mao is like disappointed at the
I
back.
don't know about him, but you know. But you can tell the judgment start already. 2 layers. So is the first one is like my, and then the second one is like, oh, so you need to speak English. Great. So we ask a few questions, and then we get to the point where, I'm a English speaking family. We don't speak Chinese at home. Then she's like, oh, okay. Then we ask, how hard would it be if like my child enters? So she gave this quip, and this lady said, it will be hard, but no, you think that is bad? She just
the line
directly
that
said to
follows
me,
crazy.
it'll be hard,
Okay. It'll be hard,
but not just your kid have to work hard. You as parents have to work hard also.
Walao.
And I'm like, I have to work hard. I don't want to work hard anymore for standard 1.
Yeah.
No. You have to work hard so you send your kid to all the tuition so your kid can also speak Chinese. If you don't work hard together with your kid, it will be hard. I look at my wife, I'm like, we're going government school, it's okay. I'm good, man. But
Rizal?
it's true. Rizal,
Or you. What's your experience like that?
I'm Malay, bro. They walk in, they're like, welcome to communism.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
No,
One more tick.
No, it's for real.
No, to be fair, I also,
for real.
like when my daughter was going to standard 1, right? We contemplated on Chinese school, right? But then the moment we enter,
Same.
yeah, because you see, I also quite tan.
Oh, just a smidge.
Yeah, just, not the
can barely-
typical Chinese
yeah.
look.
Yeah.
Technically.
Yes.
Okay.
No, olden days Chinese. That was different.
Technically.
Nah, I need the mustache go all the way down.
Oh my God.
But also, no, the fact that, okay, first of all, I couldn't speak Chinese.
Okay.
Right? I can understand
I thought you
Chinese.
can. I thought you
I speak Cantonese, not Mandarin.
Oh, okay.
Right, so which is Well, I'll get to that
But it's
later.
not school. It's not
Yeah,
school.
No.
Yeah,
It's not like Itiang Tian like that.
Yeah,
No.
Not
I
like
only
that.
can speak Cantonese because I grew up in Cheras. And
Okay,
if
okay,
I didn't
okay.
speak Cantonese, I don't have no friends.
Oh, okay.
So because
survival.
Yeah, survival.
Yeah, okay.
So, but the thing is, when I went there, I can understand what they're saying, right?
Yeah.
But I cannot speak it.
Yeah.
So when I was there, like most of the other parents, right, who were there, all like, how if my son don't get A? I'm like, I don't care if my daughter gets D also, as long as she's a decent human being,
Yeah.
right? But everything's about must get A, must get A, must get A, must get A. I'm like, you know, I look at my wife, I say, I don't think we belong here. My wife like, I don't know what's happening.
Oh my god. Okay.
It's not. It's true. It's true. It's just straight up. We tried. We gave it a shot. We went to the bookstore and bought the Standard 1 textbook.
Yeah.
Open it. No difference to me. Jawi and Chinese. I'm like, I'm okay. I don't know what's happening here. I closed the book. I'm like, I can't help.
I like the way you opened the book and you saw, oh, it's in Chinese.
I know. I
cannot
want to see how bad it was. Like, no, how
clearly it's a Chinese school. It's going to be in Chinese lah.
Bro, it's bad. It's like not bad. It's like, what am I looking at? Level, you know. And last time when it was my sister's era, at least there's a 1 + 1 = 2, 2 + 2, the basic Standard 1 stuff. People going into Standard 1 now
Yeah,
already got two digit times.
Oh, wow.
Standard 1, like the level is already,
Isn't that a good thing though?
it's a great thing.
Yeah, because Standard 1 Chinese people do admits what?
I just want to say, I didn't say those words. Okay?
On Monday morning, they recite the periodic table.
Yes.
Yeah, one by one.
Yes. And they
All
don't
the
leave
students.
until they finish it. No, they don't.
Saya
They really
sebagai
don't.
hydrogen.
Saya sebatang hydrogen, bro. Yeah.
Okay.
No. The standard is different lah, and we just
我
thought
明
that.
是 hydrogen.
No.
Again.
Yeah. We don't.
Remember,
Again.
different people.
Yes.
Different.
Yes. Okay, so it's very clear not just that it's a different world for the kids today, but I think as parents, as you guys get older as well, Prakash and I are just chilling because we're no kids. But for you guys,
That you
right,
know of lah.
What?
Okay.
We don't have kids, but for you guys especially, your kids are becoming teenagers now, and they're continuing to develop their prefrontal cortex.
Oh.
To start to fight with you.
Hey, don't say words like that.
Is that the
Sorry.
part that grows?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, that's the part that continues to
Why you
develop.
looking at me like that? I'm just
So
saying.
science stream, art stream.
I art stream, bro.
No wonder. That makes sense.
The point I was trying to make is that today we're talking about some of the things that young people do that we still don't understand.
Damn long, right?
Yeah,
The
yeah,
intro
correct,
to come to the first point.
Correct. I want to ask you, first of all, Rizal, because you've got the most kids here
By default.
by default.
Yeah.
Are there things that they do now that you're like, what are you doing? Stop it.
Stop it.
Yeah.
My
No,
brother
you
doesn't
see-
know the difference between raising dog and raising child.
Yeah,
So it's basically that lah.
Are there anything that is like right now that you're like, okay,
No different than the stuff I used to do when I was growing up too.
Oh.
It's just that the references are different.
Yeah.
We were
Yeah,
often humming, I don't know, Eddie Murphy movies in our head, you know?
Wait. Humming Eddie Murphy.
I mean, we were like
He's always-
reciting words
yeah,
or movies or songs or whatever, you know,
Okay,
listening
okay.
to whatever music was playing back in the 90s. But they're just doing it to stuff now.
To Cardi B.
Yeah.
Oh.
No.
oh, okay, that's the line, that's the line.
At least my kids have some taste.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Is there anything your kids are doing that you're like, whoa, wait, take it easy?
I mean, very sad story that we had to take her to the doctors recently
so sad.
to
Why?
surgically remove the phone from her hand.
Oh.
Yeah, it's very difficult.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, she's at the age now.
Wow.
She's that age.
Kavin, are you doing a bit?
No, because it feels like every time I see her when she walks in the door from
Brother.
school,
With the phone. Oh,
like just the whole world is online. Like
Yeah.
she's chatting with her friends and stuff like that.
Yeah.
If it's not the phone, it's the iPad. Right? And the iPad is school one. So
Whose
like, I cannot even take it away from
Whose
her.
fault? You buy and give, right?
No, the iPad, the school gift.
Whose
The
fault?
school gave.
Ah.
School give the iPad.
Which school give you iPad?
not kebangsaan
Yeah.
school. I can tell you that.
Definitely not. I can vouch for that.
Okay.
Definitely not.
Has your child of like 7 years old started doing things that you're like, hey,
I don't understand since day one, actually.
Oh.
Just things.
everything.
No lah, Haley's pretty cool. I think I've developed a really cool dad-daughter relationship where she calls me best friend, almost cried that day. It's the goal you want to work for, right? As a dad, right?
Wow.
Seven, yeah lah.
Yeah,
Wait
right.
till she gets to
Then
12.
then the friends come in, right? But I wanted that medal before she hits primary
Correct,
school.
correct.
You know?
Oh,
So
okay, okay.
I can,
Achievement unlocked.
yeah, I can tell her that. But I think these days it's more of like she doesn't understand that if she wants to download something, she still needs to ask my permission
Okay.
on the app. So she tries to hide it from me.
Oh.
And she wants to download it. I'm like,
Is this like the paid in-app purchases?
no, because we have parental control.
Okay.
You can't download anything without our approval.
Yeah.
So she does that. But I think in general, at her age, she doesn't do anything that I don't understand just yet. Other than like random dance moves that she learns from videos and stuff like that. But my 2-year-old, everything she does, I don't understand.
Okay.
So
No, that's
basically
because
like that lah.
Hey, wait, you got 2 kids,
Brother.
I didn't know you got 2 kids.
Surprise. Surprise. Yeah.
Wow.
Yes, I got second one. Dada.
Yeah.
Just one day, you know.
He went to Tesco, got another one, lah, bro.
might as well.
Like, you know,
50% off.
it was on the wish list. Download from Shopee, you know. all that.
After COVID, they were cheaper a bit, but yeah. No, I got, my 2-year-old is great, but I think it's just a matter of, as a guy, a dad, I have 2 daughters. I don't know how to teach them how to use the toilet. Like, what do they do when they're done? My first time, I actually had to do it.
It's the same, you know. I don't know if you know. I don't know if you know.
I thought so too.
Yeah, you just wiggle it.
My
and then-
my daughter finished, right? It was
Just
the
shake it,
first
and then-
time I just picked my daughter up. And then my
about
wife
right.
saw me. What are you doing? I'm like, I don't know. My setup is different, right? But no lah, I haven't reached a stage where they are doing things that I don't understand yet. So
Okay.
I'm good. I'm good.
So
I'm good.
I have a list of things that young people do today, and I want to get each of you guys to weigh in, and then the
Oh
rest
my
of you guys
gosh.
can agree
Okay.
or ask why they do this.
All right.
So Kavin, we'll start with you.
Sure.
Usually, in your generation, when people take pictures, right?
In your generation, what the sh-
Were you from the generation that when they take pictures, got the gunpowder and then when y'all take group pictures?
This is how the young people treat.
Yeah.
Oh, the-
No, no,
you know, really.
No
When we
respect,
were-
you know.
When we
part of
were
the
when we were
podcast.
their age, we would talk to people 10 years
Yeah,
before
we would,
us.
like, you know.
Like we would like. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
right.
Like we would like, be included, but this is
This is like, hey, when you were alive,
No, but Rizal, also when we were the age, we don't even dare to talk to someone
No,
older.
yeah.
You can't even talk to someone older.
When I was- yeah, exactly.
I'm just so young and wild.
You simply me, yeah?
no lah,
just so-
my time got the kecik.
Okay.
Yeah, that was
So when you go out with your friends and you take a group picture,
Yeah,
it's always, hey, can you help us take a group picture?
correct.
Correct. So a very common thing is the 0.5 selfies now.
Yes.
Have you mastered it?
I mean, I just put it at 0.5. I take, see what happen.
Oh, so you're not sure if it gets you did it a few times.
No, I mean,
Okay.
usually 0.5 quite easy.
Can't miss one.
You will get
Can't miss.
something.
You will get something.
Okay.
You mostly only the people at the side there look like them, like
Yeah,
stretched out a
yeah.
bit, but it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not bad. So you know it exists lah. The 0.5
I know it exists and I
selfies.
know why. I think it's quite practical also. Like for instance, when I was in Germany once, right? That time I was a student lah.
This is the only time I can make fun of him.
This guy going on about the respect lah. Let these people talk. Hey.
I want to see how many countries he's going to block today.
I went to Germany.
Okay, you in
as a
Germany.
school, like college holiday, right? So we were in Germany.
Holiday somehow, you know.
And we wanted to take a picture of me and my friends, right?
Okay.
So we asked someone, like, we went up to someone and
Help
we
us
said,
take a
hey,
picture,
can you help? Like, and somehow we don't know whether that person can speak English or not.
Okay.
So we just went like, can you take picture, click, you know? And then the guy looked at us like, you want the background, no?
Whoa.
Yeah, so in perfect English. I'm like, okay lah.
Yeah.
So you know the embarrassment that you feel? You don't have to do that with the 0.5.
Even had it with that accent, like you want a background or not?
So one
Germany.
One German guy.
He literally talking to a Malaysian there.
Yeah.
Excuse me, sir.
Okay.
You take a picture.
So-
click.
He's a German guy from Cheras.
So just to get your thoughts on this, you're on board the 0.5 ah?
I think it's practical.
Okay.
I think it's okay. I think
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
fine.
You've used it in your own situations. So you're
No.
Okay. So if you were hanging out with people and you want to take a picture, would that be your go-to option, or are you still going to be like, hey, can someone?
No, I would take it
You would
myself.
do it. Okay.
But without the 0.5.
So you
Oh,
do
just
the front face camera lah.
I did do the front
Okay,
face or
okay,
the back
okay.
face,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
just like
Okay.
this thing, I can crop later.
Rizal, for you, this one is new to me. Drafting each other's breakup text. So this is the thing that for young people today, whenever they want to break up with somebody, they will get a friend to help input because they don't want to like do it alone. something you did when you used to break up with people, or what is your experience?
When you
here?
used to, now
Is
no
this
more.
correct, Joe? Is this correct? Okay, the sentiment is correct. They will ask,
You ask
their
the group chat
to weigh in on the breakup text draft. What are your thoughts on this one?
That's no different than what they used to do back in
Yeah.
the day.
Okay, so you still
You
get your
do
input, like-
ask your friends, ma.
You do ask your friends, yeah. You get. I mean, I'm thinking of a girl's perspective.
Okay.
Yeah.
My house, all girls. I had two
Okay.
sisters. I had a mom. My dad was hardly around. No, really,
Okay.
it was and a lot of drinking. Anyway. It's okay, he's 76 years
Yeah,
old.
yeah,
He doesn't know what podcasting is.
One day he opened his Facebook like, hey, what is my son talking about me, lah?
I don't think. Does this go on Facebook?
We don't like Facebook, man. I wanted to say something, but you did it first. We don't put this on Facebook.
Well, mostly on Friendster.
gosh. Oh, damn.
I'm thinking from a girl's perspective.
Yeah.
That's what they used to do, but they had to shoo a man away.
Yeah.
They would like get their girls together, like, how do I do this? And like, okay, just
I want to check with our resident young person.
Okay.
Is there a different level of how people are drafting it? Do they all get into like a Google Doc or something?
Yeah.
And then they draft it together?
Is
Or
there a
it's just-
Slack?
No.
Are they on Discord? Discord.
Oh, okay.
Wait, they go on
So
Discord
it's
and
very
discuss about it.
intentional.
Actually, no. Google Docs is a thing now.
It's perfect for it though.
No, it's a thing. You know why? Because
yeah.
Google Docs, what they do is like as far as I found out lah.
Okay,
you can
okay.
go on Google Docs. You can you share the doc with your friends, right?
Not bad so far.
And then you can edit like
At the same time,
like,
like live.
at the same time, like a chat
You
like that.
comment
Yeah,
after
and then
changes.
delete.
Oh.
Nobody know.
Oh, I see. No, God, no.
Oh,
God,
history. Got
because
yeah.
got edit history inside.
Yeah, got any history. Kavin.
I
I hope you've been
Okay,
deleting
Rizal, this was a
Okay,
simple
okay.
one, so I'm going to give you one more. It's also a trend to hang photo cards on your bags. Not just keychains, photo cards.
I can up this question a bit.
Okay.
What do you guys think? I mean, don't talk about photo cards.
Okay.
You all know this thing now, this labubu.
Hey, that's
Yeah.
the next thing, yeah.
Okay. They don't just They don't just like the toys. They hang the toys on their purses.
Okay,
bags.
Careful the way you're saying this, because this guy.
I have
On
a
his
Labubu.
bag
I know.
right now, yeah.
That's what I'm looking
Okay,
at.
What,
okay,
you're
okay.
targeting me, is it?
No, now it's gotten even further.
Okay.
What
They
else do
are
they hang?
taking Gundam robots,
Okay.
Yes,
putting it
I've
into
seen this.
clear cases and hanging it on
Yes.
their bags.
I've
Oh,
seen
really?
this.
Okay,
Which is a travesty, As a fan of Gundam.
The thing will break. I don't know.
No.
But it's a thing. Now
Yeah.
they have taken it a step further where I guess the movement started with this guy called Logan Paul, where he started wearing the Pokemon card around his neck.
Yes.
Yes.
And then he went for the fighting match, right?
Yeah.
Because he wanted to put a statement.
Fighting match.
Fighting match.
Fighting match.
But it
Punching.
has evolved into like your toys now are flex. Your collectible is this expensive. I'm going to put like 10 on my back.
Yeah.
What's
Understand.
I don't know.
Okay.
Is this a
So
gen-
Prakash, you've got a
Labubu
on your bag.
on my
I want to
on my
see.
bag.
Wait.
Walk us through the
You just open it lah. Just can remove it.
walk us through the
Aw, okay.
decision making process here.
I don't know. It was quite cute. Okay, the whole story is
Yeah.
the reason why I started buying
The
this.
whole story,
The whole story and nothing but the story. All right. I bought a fake one for my niece.
Okay.
Okay.
Does she know?
She knows.
Okay.
Yeah,
now
she knows.
what-
She's 5. She doesn't care.
No, she's 7, bro.
Okay, sorry.
So I was buying her school bags and all that. And then the shop was buying, the uncle was like, hey, lu mau beli ni Labubu ah? I'm like, what is this? Dia RM30 saja. I'm like, okay, I bought it lah. Then,
Apa ini? RM30. Ambil lah.
so, and then he gave me a free one, a small one, a free one, a keychain one to hang in my bag. Then I
Buy one, free one some more.
yeah, and then only I found out there's like this original thing from Pop Mart.
Yeah.
And then like Pablo from Snickler, his friend was
gone.
so the friend
Gone.
the friend actually
Gone.
bought like 10 boxes, 10 sets so that they can open and get the special
Secret
one.
one. Yes.
Yeah, so
I also know
every
this.
box has like one is a secret one.
Hey, so when you don't have children, you are the children.
Yes, yeah.
No.
Why you think
No, I disagree. I'm still a child.
Okay.
No.
I think with Labubu, just to close, I think it's like a cockroach thing. So you see one,
Okay.
but actually got a few more. So I believe there's a few more in Prakash.
No, but to be fair, in our time it was Legos lah.
Wow.
That thing
You're
also.
right.
Lego,
No,
my-
the
No,
Okay,
now
okay.
no. In our time.
The
Yeah.
equivalent back then, there's no such thing because toys didn't go for that kind of amount of money.
Correct.
No, because
But if you had to, it is like taking your Tamiya and putting it on your back and show people.
Yeah,
I would do that. But
correct.
you never race it.
You see, like remember the Millennium Falcon that was
you
quite cheap
hang on
at
your
that
back.
time? No. They were this big, bro.
Yeah, you hang on your back. No, they will do it, bro. They will do it.
That I don't agree lah, because if I would have bought the Millennium Falcon,
it will never go
and
out.
now it's like $5,000 or something.
Bruv, we missed the opportunity. This on top of uncle things. If you just bought a Lego and kept it, it would appreciate it way better than stocks.
This podcast is showing the uncleism.
Oh, sorry. Okay,
so
let's
hard.
move on. My bad.
I'm
my bad.
Megha, this one's for you.
Oh, shucks.
The Gen Zs or these eras of young peoples call everything eras.
Yeah, I
or
don't
seasons. Is it a habit that you have picked up? Are you...
I saw the signs.
Oh, is this like the girl boss era?
Yeah, so
All this
everything's
stuff,
in era. So like I'm in my breakup era, I'm in my healing era, I'm in my girl boss era, I'm in my chaotic era.
Yeah.
So they like to give themselves...
Who are you,
these
Zeus?
labels.
No, I don't understand why young people have... they only deal with black and white. It's either the best ever thing in the world
Or the absolute
worst
shit.
ever thing in
Okay.
the world. There is no in between, you know. Like I have friends who are Gen Zs also. Like I have friends, bro. I also have friends, yes. But they what they do, everything for them is like
The worst. The
the
best.
worst. This is the worst thing ever. This is, I cannot deal with this. I say, bro. They put pepper in your pasta. Calm down now, brother. Like, you know, like, or either that or this is the best thing I've ever had in my entire life. I'm like, dude, you just put cream in your coffee, bro.
Mingan?
Or do you think that it's just that you're a bit dead inside?
No, that's not me.
Oh, okay.
Rizal, how do you ask the real question?
Correct. Yeah. Correct.
I think
Let people have their joy.
No,
Yeah.
I don't mind, but it's not like either the best or the worst. There's in between
they,
also.
we talked about this a while ago, and a syndrome that the current
Syndrome,
that everyone's suffering from
This
nowadays.
is the most uncle way to say it.
syndrome. They are suffering from this thing called the main character syndrome. It's a thing where everyone thinks they are the main character of
So
life.
the world revolves around them.
Yes, that's why they have my era this, my arc this, my era this. But we saw the signs coming along because like era is like
Era is thousands of years.
Yeah, we've not been around for an era.
Not 7 minutes.
But we had friends growing up that celebrate my 10th Dayseversary.
What the hell?
10 Dayseversary.
My 4 weeks
Sounds like an Indian girl's name, bro.
No,
10 Dayseversary.
Dayseversary.
Dayseversary, yeah. Hey, I'm very sure I had that in Deepavali, yeah.
no, you know it's a thing. I had friends in college, even back then. They would celebrate days as if they were years. Like, it's called an anniversary because 365 days
Annual.
is it's an achievement. It's like, great, you say what you want. I had friends who were like, dear, I'm so happy to be with you. Our 1 month anniversary.
Okay.
And then it got worse. Dear, oh my gosh.
This is why you couldn't get into Chinese school.
I cannot, bro. Our 2 weeks anniversary. I'm like, 2 weeks is an
How do you count
achievement.
this?
So
Yeah.
what do they do at this anniversaries?
Flowers.
Flowers.
And then go to Maldives.
Okay, that's
so
bad.
by the 1 year, they need to go to Mars already. There's no trajectory from
Wow.
there.
So you're, based on what you're saying, you're not a fan of the era.
I am not a fan. I'm not a
Labeling.
fan. It's more like I don't understand why. Like, I think today they need some self-motivation to get them through a spot in life.
Okay.
So they'll just say, there seems to be a lot of bad things happening to me right now. I'm going through my tough era, you know, that kind of thing. They like to label. They like to label their chapters in life.
Ours was called report card day, bro.
I just call it stress, lah, bro.
We called it phase.
Yeah, phase.
Yeah,
phase.
phases.
And then,
Phases.
yeah,
Yeah, but
we're
not
going to
everything
breakup
lah.
phase, we're going
Yes,
to this
yes,
phase. So,
Yeah,
what's
yeah.
your problem, bro?
I got no problem. My problem is
Are
nothing.
you dead inside as well?
I got everything and nothing as the problem, lah.
Okay.
This era phase, enough, lah.
Era phase, yes.
This era,
They like to build up something that is small to the biggest
Yeah,
thing
yeah,
ever.
yeah. No, I think there is a tendency to want to magnify and amplify small
Yeah.
things. Yeah. Okay, well, speaking
Okay.
about interesting takes, next one is quite interesting as well.
Okay.
It's a thing to go to Pasar Seni specifically to buy flowers.
Yes. The whole trend started because they
Oh,
go
you-
to Pasar Seni not to buy real flowers, it's dried flowers.
Dried flowers.
You know you can buy real flowers and then dry
Wait,
it.
Kavin, wait. I know. But these are dried
charged the
flowers.
battery too much already, bro.
Usually they are baby bread flowers. So you know those
Baby bread.
Baby bread.
You
Baby's
baby bread.
bread.
Baby bread flower.
Baby bread. Okay.
Babies. Thank
Baby's breath.
Baby's bread.
Okay, whatever lah, that one lah. Okay. So it was a trend. So like there was this whole movement of these girls, that hijab hista girls back in the day.
No.
So they will go to Central Market because it was cheap. And then at
Understand,
that time, I think like 2 years after COVID, they revamped the whole of Central Market area.
Oh, so like
All
the
sell flowers
vibe,
only.
the vibe.
So what happened was some influencer girl made this picture or post with these flowers.
Picture?
It became viral,
Oh.
and then everyone started going
Okay.
to Central Market to buy flowers.
I don't dare to go to Pasar Seni.
Why?
I'm from Damansara. We don't go to KL.
Okay,
I got mugged by a addict near Pasar Seni.
yeah.
This is why I don't go.
I apologize for
yeah,
that.
yeah.
And,
When was this?
When was this?
When I was
In school,
when
right?
I was in
school,
school. I was primary school, standard 5, standard
Yeah.
6.
Oh.
We're eating at the McDonald's there. The same McDonald's that's still there.
No more.
outside the Central Market. No more.
No more already.
hey, no, God.
No more.
They moved what?
Trust me, there's no more McDonald's
I
in
believe
KL.
I believe this guy
2
goes-
McDonald's gone. The one opposite Maidin is gone. The one in Central Market is gone. It's a hotel
Okay,
now.
I believe.
Because I used to study in
Okay,
Kasturi
okay,
Tuition
calm
Center.
down. Calm down, bro.
So you
We
were
all-
just
so
eating
me,
McDonald's?
me and my friends
Wow.
just eating McDonald's and some really scruffy looking, under the bridge.
Yeah, why, do
living.
we get? Do we get?
No,
Do we
he
get?
just came down. He like letak dompet atas meja.
Oh yo.
Tinggalkan makanan atas meja. Korang bangun, keluar. And we all just like,
Okay.
yeah, okay, yeah, okay. Okay, there, we out, man. We
He had
out.
a
Yeah.
weapon or anything?
No.
Nah, he was just,
How many of
but,
y'all?
But at Center 5, that's scary.
How many of y'all at the table?
like 4 of us. Yeah.
Hey, y'all could have jumped in, bro.
No.
Yeah,
You know,
we were-
No lah, you don't mess with them,
No, it's
man.
not.
It's
Yeah,
not.
No,
but-
remember, respect your elders.
Yeah.
listen.
Right? It's always the elders
Understand.
you have to respect.
Understand.
Even if it's a dick
Yeah, no,
asking you to
100%.
leave your wallets on the table.
You listen.
You listen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay, not this talking back nonsense or now.
Understand. Okay. That's powerful.
Oh my
I think the real lesson here is that, yeah, that's great.
And then so I realized I'm vintage.
Oh my God.
Anybody want to buy my shoes? Vintage.
You could sell all your stuff for vintage and
Yeah, I can.
Anyone want to book a vintage comedian?
Macam you're 3 years younger than me.
Curated. Okay.
I'm
that's-
retro.
Retro, sorry.
For you, bed rotting.
Bed rotting.
I feel like it's something
I think everyone has been. I mean, I
across
don't.
the years. I think this is standard.
I think everyone bed rots nowadays.
Yeah, definitely.
You wake
definitely.
up, the first thing you look is your phone.
Okay.
It's like before you sleep, you're just like scrolling on your
Okay.
phone.
Oh, that's
the term. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
called
yeah.
bed rotting.
Oh.
Yeah.
Together
I
with like,
thought-
okay, this one, brain rot.
Brain rot. Brain rot is something that you just like look at stuff or you put something in front of you and then the thing is just running, but then you're doing work. It's like I would say it's like you put a show
Podcast or show.
show at the back and then you're doing work.
Actually,
Yeah.
brain rot here in particular, it refers to a certain type of mentality or because people watch too much.
Yeah.
How do you explain brain rot?
Yeah,
Yes.
it's a style.
It's like, you know, like the
But not so much the act.
Yeah.
It's the
it's like the cat doing the ooh yeah,
Yes.
that thing, right?
like that
yeah.
kind of stuff. But then people
Hey,
in real life,
You're quite
speak like
informed,
that.
huh?
Yeah, of course lah. Why?
No, he's
For a vintage man.
No, I went to Sneaker office. The new designer, he had this video. It's an animated video.
The cat spinning.
No, of like 4 cockroaches dancing in one row. That's whole. And then his laptop is in front of the screen and he's doing work on the laptop. I'm like, what is this? It's like, oh, this is the new thing lah. And this video runs for 10 hours.
Wow.
So they come to office, they play that. That means you know what it is not. So,
By the time finish,
By the time finish means I finish
time to
work.
go home. Okay,
yeah.
okay.
And I'm like, what's this?
Yeah, some brain rot
What
stuff.
was your version of brain rot?
I guess music at the background.
Yeah.
That was something that I always have music in the
Oh
background.
yeah, oh yeah.
I can argue that before brain rot existed, right? There was no real brain rot things. No, brain rot is a very specific kind of stupid
genre now, yes.
Yeah. It's like brainless, always on content. We had to choose
No,
brainless
like, it was
content last
called
time.
Friends.
No.
Cool, like you.
No,
I think even that also was
It's
gold standard
good.
compared
Like,
to
like brain rot.
Because the brain rot thing, like right now, you see, like they have this whole, like, you know, the core videos.
Yeah.
No, not like Punjabi girls. Like CORE. Core. They always have like the Malaysia core.
Yeah.
All this like cat core. Like,
Yeah.
And these videos are like so viral now that now it's called fatwa core.
I didn't
So
know.
like it's all memes of cats
didn't know.
in like wearing
yeah.
kopia and all that.
Wow.
And guess what? They've used that as an ad on one of the
near Taman Tun.
on Taman Tun.
Ah,
They
yes.
have a bunch of cats wearing jubah and all that, and then
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like the poster book up. What's the message?
Yeah.
So it's like it's interesting to see how even like people in the
Yeah, yeah.
religious
But I would
authorities
argue-
were using this. It's very interesting. Yeah.
I would argue the closest we've had to brain rot was memes.
Yeah.
the predecessor to brain rot. But before memes, there was really no brain rot.
Ah,
Yeah, I know.
There was maybe Ace Ventura.
yeah. I think that's closest.
The closest to outlandish kind of like kind of comedy or things that make you laugh. Brain rot is like it's a different culture altogether of content.
It's pretty interesting. Yeah.
Did you have a brain rot type of content that you guys consume when you guys were younger? Or today still? I think today is a lot easier to
Today
get.
is a lot easier
Because
lah.
it's
I would
so
have to say.
saturated, yeah.
I mean, the one thing is that with ADHD, it's so much easier when you want to listen to something, but your eyes are focused on something else. Like for instance, I don't know if you noticed, but in TikTok, there's a lot, right? So you scroll in, suddenly there's be like somebody playing game.
Yeah.
Right? But the words are something else. They're
yeah.
talking about like, you know, in life you must strive to be better, and then just jumping around.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it's so much easier to concentrate. I feel as a person with ADHD.
You're not wrong.
How about for you, like when we say the word brainless content, what comes to mind?
This.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Not wrong. He's not wrong.
You're not wrong.
It's not wrong. This plays in the background, man.
You're not wrong. This show has literally been like, hey, I love watching you guys
Yeah.
when I'm washing my dishes.
Yeah.
That's going to be the cutout, no?
Yeah. This and then just watch the full episode. I want to switch gears to talk about the Australian shows now.
Okay. Wow.
Because
Wow.
honestly, I'm going to be honest with you, this entire podcast, I did not expect it to go in the way that it went because the uncle weighing in was like, wow, it's a lot, sir. But it's all right. We're going to talk about the Australian shows that are coming up. You guys are heading over during the same time as the Melbourne Comedy Festival.
Not at the same time, it's the festival.
we are doing the festival.
So
All of us are part of the festival. Yeah.
Okay. Question: is the Melbourne Comedy Festival like this is like the Coachella of comedy? I know it's one of the main ones.
It is live comedy on steroids.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shows after shows after shows from 10 o'clock in the morning right up to 2 o'clock
in the morning.
Yeah.
Damn.
You
Yeah.
can literally go from one show to another show at each hour.
Yeah.
And we got a pass to see any of the shows.
Any of the shows, yeah.
Yeah. As long as they're not sold out.
Yeah.
So we can see
Okay.
any shows. Yeah.
And
Because you guys are performers, that's why like, all
Yeah,
performers
yeah.
are allowed.
I mean, yeah, this is big.
Yeah.
Melbourne is big. Don't get me wrong, but Edinburgh is huge.
Edinburgh is the mother load.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah.
Actually, that is the Coachella.
That is the Coachella.
That is the Coachella.
So
Yeah.
Edinburgh is the
Okay.
Coachella.
You were in
Yeah.
Edinburgh last year.
Yes, and Rizal was there.
Rizal was also there.
The year previous.
Are they both like a month-long sort of thing?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a month-long, 22 shows.
Yeah.
Or 28, depends on if you take a break or not.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, you can do just from 11 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
You just do 9 shows a day.
What the heck?
Yeah.
And
yeah.
then by the time you go home, you just cannot. You cannot.
Okay.
You do
Brain
9
rot also
shows
doesn't
a
work.
day.
Yeah. After 9 shows, you're like, oh, yeah, like that. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You go
Brain
home.
rot sets in.
You go home, turn on your phone, and see cockroach dancing for 10 hours.
Wait, you do 9 shows a day for 28 days?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's that many people coming in and out.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
different audiences every
Different
time.
audiences every time, yeah.
Different audiences every time. But some of the audiences from the short spots you do during the day will come to your solo show at night.
Hopefully lah. That's the hope
That's the
lah.
idea.
So when you do 9
So
shows,
you
doesn't
do
mean
the
like
short spots of the day,
Yeah.
you're basically
Promo.
yes.
promoing lah. So you
Yeah.
want to see more,
Come to the show, yeah.
That's really
my room.
like
Yeah.
street cred. Like, okay, you got I'm guessing the first 9 shows is like you got a really small spot. Is
Yeah,
it?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
10 minutes. 10
So
minutes.
basically
10
you do
minutes, 10
spots.
minutes.
Or 5.
Yeah, yeah,
right,
yeah.
And
right.
that's not all how you promote yourself. You also have to go in the street and flyer.
Yeah.
Cold- But that's cold flyering.
Right,
lah.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
But that exit flyering at these shows,
Yeah.
these multi-package lineup shows, they're much more effective.
Yeah, because it's preview.
Right,
You
right.
do
Yeah,
10
yeah.
minutes.
Yeah.
They like you. Okay, they want to come and
That's
see
right.
more, so
Yeah.
they'll come and
You
see
get
the
to
rest.
So you
of
got
Yeah,
of
they
the
get- they
hour.
get
you
a
got
taste.
9 of these 10 minutes.
No,
Yeah.
that depends.
That depends, like,
Nine
you
is
get-
just an example.
Okay, for example,
So
okay.
it's maybe today you do 9 shows and then you do your solo show.
Yeah.
Or maybe next day you do like 4 previews, 10-minute spots, and then
And
you
then
do
you
your
do your
solo
solo
show.
show.
Wow, that's hardcore, man.
9 is max. The
Yeah,
max
Yeah,
I've done.
because it's all the amount of time you have, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
and then
crazy.
for you guys, so you guys are in a bunch of you guys are doing multiple shows. All of you guys are doing your own 1 hour, but you also
Yes.
are part of I guess different
Package
lineup shows as well.
Kavin,
lineup
Rizal,
show.
and Zach, they're
Yeah.
part of a lineup show.
Called the Malaysian All Stars.
Okay.
right.
Yes, I saw this on the
All
website.
Stars.
What was it?
Yeah, it was just it wasn't our idea. It was
Okay.
our producer It's Australian producer.
We made us take a
just-
picture in front of the KLCC, you know, to promote.
Yeah. They're like, can you guys send us photos of you doing something very Malaysian? And we asked them, these are two the white Australian comedians, friends of mine, friends of ours.
Okay.
And they asked like, can you just do something very Malaysian? And we like, what is
being Malaysian?
What is Malaysian to you? Like, I don't know, like just Twin Towers eating a roti canai or something. This is how
white people
the West
perceive-
look at us. They think we are a bunch of roti canai. Towers.
And you know what we did? We took a picture in front of the Twin Towers eating a naan.
Yeah.
Because roti canai finished.
Understand?
They don't sell roti canai
They're
after
gonna
12
upsell you.
o'clock. Yeah.
Upsell you. Okay. What shows are you guys doing? So in terms of content, does it differ from the All Stars versus like you're doing a show called
Arrested.
Yeah,
Arrested,
I'm doing
right?
my own solo show, Arrested, which is the show I took to Edinburgh. We're also doing the Succulent Asian Comedy Showcase.
all of us
right?
are doing the
We're
show as well.
Succulent Asian Comedy Showcase.
What's the succulent?
Succulent Asian comedy is organized by Harry June, which is a comedian from Sydney. So he put up a show. It's like come and watch all the Asians like one show.
I like to call it the Ching Chong Show.
Yeah.
There's a similar show in Edinburgh. It's called the Asian Comedy Showcase.
Okay.
I rocked up to
Sam show, right?
Sam's
Yeah.
show. I rocked up to the venue and there's a white guy. His name is Brian. He sits in the front of the counting house,
Yes.
right? And he just sits there and he's like, "Are you performing?" I'm like, "Yeah." And there's like 5 shows in that one booth. Like, "Which show are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm doing the Ching Chong Show." And you can't say that. I'm like, no, it's okay. I'm from the land of
The land of the Ching Chong.
Ching Chongs. And then he let me go. And ever since then, that became like it felt like I gave him permission to use that
no.
word. Every day he saw me. Are you coming for the Ching Chong Show? And there are people lining up going,
They're like,
what the hell did he say that? And then you're like, no, it's all right. He's from there.
but not you,
Brian,
man.
Yeah.
Not. That's crazy.
Shout out to Brian from the
Shout out
counting
to Brian.
house.
So you guys are in the succulent.
Because he'll be watching this.
What's it called?
The Succulent Comedy Showcase, but
Okay,
that's
so-
the show that's going to be in Melbourne.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. What's Arrested about? I mean, obviously the
Arrested
name is very telling.
is the story about the Crack House Comedy Club. It's about how we, after 8 years of being the first Malaysian comedy club in Malaysia, and we brought in all sorts of international comedians, we birthed, would you say we birthed? Some great comics. Asu, Mat Sabah.
It was an era, bro.
That was an era.
That was an
That's
era.
a proper use of the
That was a
word.
proper
That
era.
was an era.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it all sadly came to a tragic ending when a drug-fueled sex cultist
Sex pest.
just mental. Like they used to call Crack House an institution, but they added the word mental. Yeah. And I mean, stand-up comedy does attract all sorts, lah. I will admit that. It's pretty ironic because it's an intelligent art form, but some pretty stupid people come and do it, right, Ming?
Yes.
And
Guilty as
nah.
charged.
He's good.
Guilty as
Funny
charged.
guy. He's the best. One of the best.
You're like, definitely useless fella, but good hat.
Yeah. At least he tried. And this is. Do you also talk about going to jail on this one?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So,
Nice.
so
Oh
this
my
is
gosh.
in 2022. That the
What do you mean
whole-
also? That's all he talks about.
Yeah.
I didn't want to say it.
I
man.
think it happened 3 years ago, but I think it's pretty relevant today because it still happens. From the whole Multimedia Act Section 2331A, which is like a
familiar
mild
with it?
form of sedition. It's a law to protect people from supposedly being offended.
I
From
see,
people
I
being
see.
offensive.
Yeah.
Affectionately
I
named
see.
the
Yeah.
Akta Sakit Hati.
Akta Sakit Hati.
Sakit Hati.
By
Yes.
Fahmi Rizal.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you guys, please guys, check out this one. This one's it's a hot one. Are you also gonna
Like every time I describe the show's synopsis, it does sound very heavy.
Yeah, it does.
But it's pretty funny.
It's damn good. It's really good. Yeah.
Yeah, it is a comedy show at the end of the day. Okay,
It's really good,
Okay,
yeah.
Kavin, you are gonna be doing.
My show is called Unsolicited Advice.
Oh, yes, this one you
or
put this.
in Malaysia it's called Nobody Asked. Right? Because it's about the advice that I get from my family and friends
Yes.
who I never asked,
No,
I never asked. They simply give
but
me
it's
advice.
just it's very prevalent in Asian communities.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
It's a very Asian show lah. It's one of those things where even if you're white, you're black, whatever, you can come and watch the show.
Recently, you did this show in Japan.
I did the show in Japan. I did the show in Edinburgh. I did the show in actually around the world already. In Beijing, I did
look
the
at this
show
guy.
in
Crazy.
Europe. I did the show in
Germany got no Germany.
yes, actually, Germany is part of Europe. Yes, thank you very much.
I'm just saying.
And also,
no, specifically Germany.
no, specifically Germany. Yeah. You went okay, Hamburg and Berlin.
Okay,
Okay,
well,
Look
yes.
at this guy.
Did you do it? Did you do it in front of the background or lah?
The guy was there. The guy was there.
The guy, yeah, he was there.
Okay, take photo.
I've done it across the world. Across
That's great. That's an interesting one. And yours,
Mine is
you are doing.
it's a show called Lobster Boy. Basically, it's named after
Chinese drinking people.
yes, no,
just me. Really?
It's like
Sounds
it's,
alright,
it's literally my street is called Jala Udang Gala, and I grew up in the same house for the house is literally 43 years old, same age as me, and yeah, it's literally the stories of like my area and growing up is Gambut and Sentul and Kuala Lumpur. That's about it. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Lobster Boy.
I think what's interesting here is like I want to point out like sometimes as when I looked at stand-up comedy and I thought about it from a Malaysian perspective, I was always wondering if our local sort of context would appeal to international people.
It does.
What's the how have you all found it doing these shows
Don't listen
overseas?
to advice from Jason Leong, okay?
Okay.
Don't whitewash your jokes, all right? Okay? All of us do Malaysian stories.
Yeah, but like
in front of white people, and it's
people
fine.
have
They get
loved
it,
your
man.
shows. Yeah. So like
Because I don't know why it's the need. Where's Jenna? He left already. Same thing.
So I have a bit in my my hour where I'm actually talking to a DBKL officer.
okay.
Now I
yes.
had second thoughts about doing this in Edinburgh, but I just like one night, like let's just see how it goes.
Yeah.
And it does really well. Even though, like, obviously it's in English.
Yes.
Right? So I translate everything. But the conversation I have, and one of the clips is on my IG, right? So the guy is talking to me and asking me questions about the name of the venue. Like, we're all having, like, the name Crack House is a Crack House Comedy Club.
Yeah.
It's a very provocative name, you know? And then it will not pass the licensing board, you know? So DBKL calls up and the guy, you know, a very Malay, English is spoken in a very Malay accent. And it's a caricature of a Malay authoritative person, right? And they lap it up, man.
Yeah.
They lap it up because I think somehow they can relate that to maybe speaking to you know somebody you know dealing with the bureaucracy in their country.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, and the
Pretty
thing is,
good,
like, I remember when the first time I went overseas to perform, it was in Mumbai, and I went with Harith. Right? And the thing is that I was struggling because it's my first time overseas, and I was trying to figure out like what can I do that they will understand, right? Because it's a whole different place, and I was struggling because I only had to do 20 minutes. But then I watched Harith's show, and he was doing the same thing he does in Malaysia. Okay, he was doing the CSI joke, you know, the CSI, the very popular.
yes.
So he was like, you know, hey, mati, and he was saying mati. And people were dying.
Yeah.
They were laughing, they were clapping.
And it was Indian audience.
Indian, all Indian, no Malaysians at all.
I think you have to commit.
Yeah.
No, not
You
only
have
that,
to
but also the
commit,
fact that I asked him like after the show, how is this happening? And he's like, dude, everyone has the same, everyone has the same experiences.
Yeah.
Right? It's just the matter of giving them a little bit of context for them to
Connect
to
lah.
make
Yeah,
connect
that's about
to
it,
make that connection. And if you do that, immediately you can say anything you want.
Yeah.
Right? Like I go to UK and I do Singapore Malaysia jokes.
Yeah,
They get
they
it,
still
but
get it.
I just say that it's like you and France.
Okay.
Right? So they also know, okay, I get it. So whenever I talk about Singapore, they think that I'm talking about France.
Nice.
So yeah, it's as simple as a little bit of context.
I love that. That's great. Have you all seen a lot of I'm sure a lot of Malaysians go out for your shows, right? Do a lot of international audiences come up to you after the show and be like, I had no idea what I was in for. I have no idea about Malaysia. I've heard like your jokes now. I love it. I want to come over.
Actually, if you do Edinburgh, you don't get a lot of Malaysians.
You don't get
at all.
Malaysians.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Malaysians
Only
maybe
Australia.
maybe the first 2-3 days. Because there are not a lot of them over there.
It's all international
And
audiences.
Yes.
Oh,
Nice.
They're all Caucasians mostly,
That's so cool,
especially
man.
in Europe. Yeah.
I think that's the cool thing about how I don't know, man. It's a big world of comedy that I'm also just.
You're going to
learning
be
about,
there, right?
Not sure anymore.
Oh, okay.
Not sure anymore. But guys, if you guys want to watch them, please go check out the shows. Where can they find you on socials?
Prakash
So that-
Daniel
yes.
Comedy on Instagram. All the details are there.
Rizal Van Gazel.
Kavin Jay, Kavin Jay.
Yeah, there are still tickets available for some of your shows. You guys are doing multiple shows.
All the shows.
All the shows got
okay,
ticket. Come.
so you guys please make sure. Mia, do you have any questions for them about Melbourne
Damn.
Or Sydney.
or Sydney or Perth?
Or any look, listen, any
Right.
geographical area.
I think I have less of questions and more of I'm very
Advice.
I got no advice, bro. I mean,
Thank God.
Thank God, right? I'm not that uncle yet, you know. I have more of a lot of just
Worries.
worries every day. No, but this what's the word? I'm very
Queries.
bewildered. I'm very it's like cause you see like we come from this really weird window of like content online. And like you said, like when you go overseas and you know the rubber meets the road, will people laugh at your jokes in person? And I'm just very amazed and in awe of what you guys do as comedians. Because I have the benefit of editing and putting things on the screen. But when you started doing jokes on stage, it was like, you better be funny now. There's no take two. You know what I mean? So like, it's really great to see the era of like our local comedians going out and connecting to laughs everywhere out there. Because anything that we've learned online is that the more unique and different you are from them, the more they want to find out what is like in your country.
Yeah.
We are humans now. Humans all follow the same blueprint, but they love the frills. They love the differences of like, wow, your police sounds like this, but actually all the police are the same.
Yeah.
That kind of thing, right?
Local context.
So
I
like,
that.
I'm just more in awe of like, how in the world do you do 9 shows a day that leads up to one solo
You guys
show?
crazy, man. That mental stamina is insane.
Yeah, I think like that's it. Yeah.
Look, it's with great difficulty lah. But also the fact that the one thing that you know the flyering. So you do that 1 hour before your show, right? And most of the time, what happens? You do it yourself, but you can hire other people to do it. But the thing is, if you do it yourself, it's like, have you ever flyered before for anything?
I have, yes.
Yeah.
I think our whole social media career is a flyer.
Yeah, but
You
you
know
know
what I
how
mean?
like you know physically
Yeah.
someone in your
Face,
face
yeah.
telling
Like,
you
say
no,
no, thank you. Yeah.
no thank you.
Yeah,
Okay,
no,
you are an asshole. Okay, I'm just walking here. I don't know why you just you can buzz off, right?
Yeah.
Just imagine that for 1 hour
And then go on stage.
on stage and like
But,
so
but
thanks for
usually,
coming,
but
guys.
usually these flyering things is pretty ironic, right? How the whole method of flyering, you would say it's outdated here,
Yeah.
right? But they do it in countries
Yeah.
where they're more economically progressive, right?
I-
If they do it in Edinburgh, they do it in
Australia.
Melbourne,
Wow.
right? And you actually hand out flyers, right? You hand out flyers to
Oh, yeah.
people, and you could either and what I do is I just be like, "Hey, it's a flyer. Come on my show. I'm from Malaysia. If you don't come, you're racist." And then,
You gotta get creative
oh,
with it
what?
as well.
You have to get creative.
Yeah. You got like do you want some unsolicited advice? And then you see them like and then Tong Sampa next day.
Yeah, it's all there.
Follow this guy on Instagram called Darren Walsh. Darren Walsh is a pun comedian.
Oh, yeah.
He
Have you seen
actually, follow him. Check it out,
so
dude.
good.
So good. So he actually hold a stack of his flyers,
Yeah.
and people walk by like, "Do you guys want a pun?
Pun?
Do you want a pun?" And you're like, "Yeah." Do you like puns? Give me a subject.
Then he'll
So
make
give
a
him a
pun.
subject.
Yeah.
On the
I see.
spot,
He'll do a pun. Yeah.
a solid pun.
Oh, the
Yeah.
conversion is real, huh?
yeah.
Then
But
you met him in Edinburgh, right?
I met him in
yeah,
Edinburgh,
Yeah.
But I guess I guess that's the awe. I feel like when Mingyu started doing the shows and we all started getting exposed to what it is, it's less of like I have like nothing to contribute to the fact that I love watching. I love stand up. I love consuming it, but seeing Mingyu build it and being invited to some random shows once in a while, it's really fun. But it's all hats off, man. Like I don't know how y'all do it so many times in one night and then lead up to that. Yeah.
Just a lot of deprivation when you were
Desperation
when you
is
were
the best
young.
motivation.
No,
you know?
deprivation.
Deprivation.
Yeah, when you were
Oh
younger,
my
you know. Yeah. A lot of mental or trauma.
Yeah.
That's the
growing
real
up,
brain
you know.
rot
It's
there.
like when you're trying to talk to someone, your father's like, "Don't talk to the person."
Yes,
Then,
yeah.
talk,
We
You see,
do-
this is how we are looking for love.
It's
This
true.
is how we look for
But even better,
affection.
people can buy ticket to go
Yes.
and
Yeah.
listen to
No,
it.
that's
right?
the affection. We don't care you laugh or not. You buy the ticket.
My love language is ticket, but ticket sales.
I wanna end it with a flip. So for a lot of people who are coming for this festival, they can look forward to watching all of your
Yeah.
shows. What's something you guys are personally looking forward to for the festival?
the Exford Hotel at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yes.
Me too.
We need a story.
Yeah.
What? Sorry?
Yeah, I used to don't know what
So
this
the
is.
Exford Hotel is actually okay. Well, it's actually it's a non-festival show.
Yes.
Okay.
Correct.
It's a rebellious show
Okay.
Yeah.
that's not part of the festival. Will not associate themselves with this show.
That's
But this
how
is the
rebellious
thing
it
lah.
is.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
is
yeah.
the
This is,
thing.
you walk like the first time I walked in there. Okay, it's not 2 a.m. It's actually 11 p.m.
But
But it
it's-
can go up to 2 a.m.
Yeah, bro.
Okay?
It's crazy, yeah.
I walked in there and I could hear the MC just shouting at the audience. Like, shut the up! Like,
Yeah, it's
just
like that.
shouting at them to get them calm enough to bring up
Start
a
the first-
comedian
okay.
to do like a
And then,
5-minute
and then you see
spot.
some of the comedians come up and then like they die on stage.
Yeah,
Ooh.
yeah. Like, you
And
either die
they
or
die.
you kill hard. There's
Yeah.
hardly any in between.
There's no in between.
Yeah.
I feel like this is the part of the arts that YouTube is a very different bubble.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
we were exposed to the Apollo Theatre in Harlem, right? And how the greats were
Harlem
built.
is which part of Chirasa, bro?
It's like the brick fields. No, like you know the Apollo Theatre. Like
Yeah, yeah.
I don't.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe one day, hopefully, I can go in and watch and enjoy. But these are the things like wow, you guys really. There's nothing between. It's you do it or you did.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
Have you
That's
performed
the-
on
that's the
this
thing.
show?
Yeah, yeah.
Loved it. You guys
All
gangsters.
all
man.
of us.
There's a bit more.
We got a bit more. Ada advantage sikit lah.
We got advantage a bit
Yeah,
because
yeah.
they will say that this guy, the performers, they came all the way from
From
Malaysia.
Malaysia.
They're nicer to.
if you don't laugh,
Yeah,
if you
yeah,
don't
yeah.
laugh, you're racist lah. Basically.
Yeah, they don't
Yes,
have
yes,
racist.
yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
I like that. I like
Or if you
that.
don't pay attention, at
Okay.
least.
Kavin, what's something you're looking forward to?
I mean, watching this show would be great. I'm just hearing about the show. This is my first time performing in the Melbourne Comedy Festival.
Shit. Okay.
But yeah, there's a lot of other shows that I want to watch as well. But it's just the grind lah of getting up in the morning, going to a show, doing the spots, just walking around,
Yeah.
just taking in the sights and just experiencing the whole thing. Lah.
Yeah.
It's a whole different beast when you do it.
Yeah.
Like if you watch any of our shows in the week before we left, and then when you watch us in the week after
Completely
we come back,
Dude,
Yeah.
it'll be different.
Yeah,
Something
me.
you are looking forward to.
I'm looking forward to seeing one of my favorite comedians from the festival. His name is Stuart Dolman.
Okay.
He's a character comedian. Every year he does something that is totally out of the world. The first show I saw him, the show's poster was actually a funeral. Basically, it's a
Wow.
and there was a coffin, and he was
Wow.
he did a and so basically the whole show is like
Wow,
he
so
played
concept-
different characters that come into his funeral to do eulogies,
Wow.
and that's when I knew who this guy was. And then
Oh.
I've been every time I go to Melbourne, I'll try to watch.
I love
his
that.
shows. Yeah.
I like even that is like there's the
So it's not just stand up. Like you got different styles of comedy. So
He's like
yeah.
Herzi. Herzi likes to put on a concept every time he has a
Yeah,
show.
yeah. So this guy is pretty fun. So I'm looking forward to
Wow.
watching him. Yeah. So we'll
if you
see.
guys are in Malaysia and have no reason to travel to Australia, let this be your reason. Go over, watch these guys as well.
my
If you guys
gosh.
are already in Melbourne or in around
Show up.
the area,
The
please
greater
go
Melbourne
over.
areas.
The greater
Show up.
Melbourne areas, like just
Yeah.
go for these shows, catch some of them. Prakash, Rizal, and Kavin. Honestly, you guys need to experience these guys. I've watched them on stage, and then I've been in the green room with them. Honestly, there's very little difference. They're all crack. They're all very crack. Legit, they're all crack on the regular. But thanks so much for watching this episode, guys. I hope you guys have a great week ahead. If it sucks, it's not my problem. We'll see you guys next time. Peace out.
Peace out. A-Town.
Oi, sit down lah.